Good morning and welcome to another wonderful edition of Inside Naija on top CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Aniana Ubunge. Wonderful morning to you out there. You know, as we take to now, we bring you the big stories them inside the news, and one of the big G's them be say Dangote and the Jambody on top petroleum downstream and pricing matters them then get some kind of Higiaga where they go down for that side. That's now one of the things them we'll go talk about. And then EFCC and Malami before AGF also they inside the news. Then we also get the situation of this tinted glass permits. All of that and more now go come up later inside the show. But for now, not go anywhere because front pages of newspapers now they come up next. Starting the papers this morning, the Punch newspaper, and inside the Punch newspaper, you go here say Ingige, EFCC, then they gbasgbos themselves on top missing passports in London. Another one there, they say Buhari believed Aso Rock gossip of say I planned to kill him. Now Aisha, they yarn that one, which of the Aishas them, you go need to touch light and see them with your eye. Still on top the battle for matter of petrol. Dangote importers, then they locked inside a very serious price war. Dangote don't spark a 102 billion naira monthly loss for importers inside refinery sector because they maintain saying 699 naira per liter go be gantry price for petrol now. Marketers they verse and the depots them they reject the new prices. But all of that and more you go need to read inside the Punch newspaper of this morning. Now the Vanguard newspaper can come out now to say Senate they are kicking against multiple budgets inside one financial year. That's now one of the stories that we go see for Vanguard. For on top USA exhibition, Christmas comes early at Alexis Galleries. Check like that site to know what in the play there. Interagency rivalry, the one of say different agencies then they para themselves say now we go blame for bandits allegation. Na Kwara government officials na and that one for the issue of say they sponsor terrorism. Ex-governor Bafarawa don't finish Bello Turji. How the finishing take happen, how the thing take land. Vanguard newspaper go there to give you the full gist. Now the festivities for inside ending of year don't push inflation to a 4-month high. You go need to see all of the small tori we follow that one there. House of Representatives don't they move into the Dangote NMDPRA quarrel and they don't invite the two both of them side to concede them, made them know how to settle the matter. For issue of emergency rule, presidency get the authority to suspend elected officials. Now the judgment where Supreme Court drop be that. Enter for inside the Vanguard newspaper. All of that and many more. Tandagidigbam there, they wait for you. Now the Guardian newspaper can come out now to say inflation outperforms Tinubu's target and they don't reduce to 14.45%. Still Tinubu now they twale give Buhari legacy in virtues for when they launch Buhari Buhari biography. Still Senate now don't they para against multiple budgets and they don't raise FIRS 2026 target to 35 trillion naira. Still House of Representatives don't invite Dangote and NMDPRA Oga to come see them, made them foresee how to settle the quarrel where they between them two. Still Supreme Court on top emergency rule don't make the country now to the shake because people don't understand how power structure now go can take be. But to take note the Fuji's the Guardian newspaper they there to give them to you hot. Now the Daily Independent can start with say Supreme Court don't rule say Presido fit to declare emergency rule and to suspend elected officials. But the PDP now don't they want say this judgment where Supreme Court judge so if it to cause a dangerous precedent. Malami don't they say how Ojoro de. No me, I know you don't follow now for this matter. And say make EFCC chair take comot hand from the torchlight. Whether they torchlight him will be Malami. Airlines that now aeroplane people now don't they justify why their price for flight now they very high. Even with say people now they para on the costness of flight. Inflation don't drop for 8 months following each other and now they at 14.5%. House of Representatives don't involve inside the Dangote NMDPRA quarrel. I did not say South should produce president in 2027. Now waiting a Friday and be that. Come and see how coalition builds with Buhari removed a sitting president. Now waiting Tinubu and there you go need to touchlight how the things them take go down there. MRAP vehicles, armored fleet, and Tinubu don't promise to protect country people and make sure say in finish insecurity come out for this country. For accusation of 2.2 billion naira fraud, Ngige go spend 4 more days inside prison. The Daily Independent go give you the full gist of all of that and plenty others them. Now, the nation can say boost for disposable income as inflation don't reduce to 14.45%. Supreme Court don't give judgment, say President get the power on emergency order and say he can suspend governor. One of that popular video of bandits up and down say na based on interagency tension. Now make bandit video if they spread anyhow. And police say them go start now to force that tinted glass permit on January 2, 2026. Now, still in 2026, federal government, they target major, like they go make money no be small, so that it can reduce the 52 trillion naira gbese where Nigeria they owe. Buhari did not name who go take over from him to save life and keep APC as one. Before Presido biography don't they talk why he no overrule Oshibajo. All of that they inside the nation. Tinubu say they talk say Buhari taught Nigerians that public office na trust, not be windfall. Finally, Bua's 30 billion naira cash award for long-standing staff members. Lovely report there for Inside the Nation. You're going to need to see them with your eye and read them with your mind to take note of the full gist. Now, the Nigerian Tribune said Nigeria inflation don't drop to 14.45%. Police go resume tinted glass permit enforcement on January 2. Bichi DGDSS don't they say the reason why Buhari no get a favored successor. Worry now that the jack up of mind among businesses on top the new tax we go start next year. You go see some small gist then we follow there where you go need to read, make you know what's in there about the story. Buhari's legacies endure. Now what's in Tinubu yan be that. Katsina governor consider there can't be a better successor than Tinubu. Plenty worshippers now they fear say they don't kidnap for inside Kogi Church by bandits. 2026 budget, senators they ask for more answers. Supreme Court don't confirm Presido power to declare emergency rule. And for the body matter report inside the Nigerian Tribune, too much coffee fit to weak bones in older women. Now one report, now here and that one read them, make you for take the informed. Now wrapping up the front pages of newspapers, now the Punch Sports Extra, and in the Punch Sports Extra, Adams they downplay severe heroics. Iheanacho they suffer injury setback. I cried when I got call up. Akin Samiro, now here and that one. Nigeria go face Egypt for pre-AFCON friendly as Eagles don't begin training now for Cairo. Ter Stegen go decide Barcelona future. Now waiting flick can be that. Algeria cannot afford to fail again. Mahrez on that one. Amorim they open to Maino, leaving them in January. They don't they compare Palmer now to Mbappe and Dembele. Now for wrong turn, come and see Eagle Stars where miss out on AFCON based on costly transfers or poor form. Karaga don't win Arsenal. They won Arsenal about Foden. Paul fights is it too small for Joshua. Now waiting ex-champ Groves, the yarn be that. And finally, for the front page of the Point Sports Extra, West African Trophy, Nigerians win best batter and fielder. But all of that and more you will see inside the Point Sports Extra newspaper of today. Try to get at least one of these papers. Read what's in the inside. Stay informed. Make your own for no lost. And join us again tomorrow, same time, same station, for another beautiful edition of Front Pages of Newspaper. Coming up next, big stories them inside the news. Welcome back to the show. My name still be Princess Aniana, and Inside Naija. Now with the on top, so you know, so if you to join us live every day, Mondays to Fridays, on top our YouTube and on top our Facebook at CHRICED Radio TV. You can enjoy us on all other social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV. For our website, you go get us on our radio portal through www.CHRICEDRadioandTV.com. And if you want to meet us for WhatsApp, on top 0906 891 8345. Now we're fit to take relate. And if you also drop your comments as the videos of these programs, then they scroll through. Now, coming back inside the studio, I get a Kola Wale Omoni in the house. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Good to see you today.
Thank you very
Compliments
much.
of the season, Kola.
Same to you.
All right. Now, make we start with some, terrorism sponsor charges. News been bust out over the weekend. In short, if not be say yesterday's situation of things, we for even take person that they call top terrorist, bandit leader, Bello Turji, been come out to accuse it. They say somebody begin to talk how, they try to negotiate with them, then pay them 30 million naira, and then the man came out and said, see, even 5 million, 3 billion self, I no still collect. And all that talk, misinformation. Then he now go ahead to say, former governor of Sokoto State, that na Tahiru Bafarawa, and former governor of Zamfara State, that na Senator Ahmed Yerima, say, na them actually they're responsible for the insecurity where would they see inside the north now. Say now then first harm the Yambanga people, we can later become something we don't know fit control. Now as all of that accusation drop, we wait see people begin react. But now Atahiru, Bachirawa don't come out now, can talk, say please. No, say now bad belly people, now they use Bello against them. Say moreover, all the time when he be governor in Sokoto State, there was nothing. He don't even know be Bello Turji. Now you now saying say 20 years after now he want to sponsor terrorism, say now bad belly people. What do you have to say about this back and forth?
Yeah, we don't hear most of these stories for months now. Even let me say for years, because many people they talk how politicians they sponsor terrorism and banditry in Nigeria. So if you do hear some of this information and it's repeating almost every time, go no say that one are waiting security people they call intel. The reason why they need to act. The only thing you can take away from some of this story where we've been the year, be say true politician hand they on top of insecurity bege where they face right now. Now, who are these people? We don't know them. Before now, it has always been politicians accusing each other. They sponsor or no they sponsor and lie because of politics. But now, if a bandit is now coming out to say, see the situation at hand, definitely they need to pay more attention to them. You understand? So, if they are to pay more attention to this kind of situation, it means say they need to do beyond waiting with the year right now. They be able to say, okay, substance they inside this message or not. Let our security people, secret police especially, let them call these people for questioning. They may need to get more fact from them, or they may have existing one that political will not allow them to even implement. That one another story for another day. So if their talk is okay, politicians they always use these guys and dump them. That one is not a news. In Nigeria, nationwide, we are used to this kind of stories. There's no single politician who go talk say no get talks where they work for him. If you want to win election, especially when you reach the stage of being a governor of a state or being a president of a country, they always get these people. Why the likes of this guy from Lagos, what's his name now?
That used to do like touts, the head of NURTW.
Oluomo, MC Oluomo. You understand?
Yes.
Why the likes of MC Oluomo will be telling us how many millions of naira they take sponsor Tinubu election? Tell me, where they see the money? If to say now, say okay, the election and what they call them transportation money, then they bring that kind of thing. He told us at one of his videos, tell us say over 3 months, he input people we won't contest for election, where they do campaign, where they do wrong activities for hotel, 5-star hotel in Lagos, without asking anybody to pay. That he has been the one paying for this money. Where is he getting the money? What about this money in Niger data? That he say, okay, if Trump won't come, may go finish him. Fighting Tompolo, not Tompolo, and this Asari Dokubo. So
sorry.
Where are those guys seeing money? You understand? You see them carry guns, broad daylight. But the moment that they are not aligning with the government of the day, you see troubles fueling almost everywhere. The same thing if not. Every part of the country, all these politicians have these people around. I remember before 2023 election, we know how politicians they carry weapons here and there in Kano State. The same way every other part of the country. So if we get some of these guys, what happens after election to them? So it's not out of point if to GB they talk about this, but the point is, have they been able to control it? When they are doing election, they are desperate to win. But what happens thereafter, they don't care. They will now be using 4 years to fight insecurity, and it's so unfortunate.
Okay, so in 30 seconds now, because some people come out yesterday now to say this is the way Bello talked, that how do you take the word of a terrorist? Say terrorist lies. Do you think, say, there actually should be investigation of these two former governors, even though one don't come out now, can't talk, say that they use them against me, I don't really get
naturally, then go to reject them, then go deny them. That one, they normal.
But
if you never reach a stage where you carry them like this, say, oh, you don't hold them for hand, then will tell you, say, no, be them. So they need to investigate it. If they are saying, oh, naturally, they talk, substance they waiting talk or no, they waiting now, the allegation will level against them. If government be they push more resources here and there to fight terrorism, to fight banditry here and there, and they are not getting results. And somebody is now coming out to say, oh, governors are involved, former governors are involved. And even the same government, at a point, talk, say, true politicians, they are sponsoring these guys against them here and there. At a point, even Jonathan government came out to say, tell Boko Haram, they inside his cabinet. So if you check some of these stories, it's not out of point. But we are not seeing result of, say, okay, we want to catch these people, we want to prosecute them. So we need political will to fight this battle.
Bam, political will to fight this battle. All right, now moving on, caller. The Nigerian downstream petroleum sector don't enter inside what they call full-blown price war after Dangote Petroleum Refinery decide to reduce the gantry price of petrol to 699 naira per liter. Now, from this one now, they say go lead to reduction for inside price of fuel. Nigerians will enjoy, consumers will enjoy, but fuel marketers, you know, the importers, depot owners, retail marketers, even the Dangote Refinery itself talk, say, yes, this is the way they want to do. It could favor Nigerians, but it's going to be a very big loss to them where we say if they bring in this petrol. And the thing can also lead to more tension in a situation where we say Dangote can even accuse the leadership of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, of say that they give license to people just so that they can import fuel. Meanwhile, we get enough for inside the country. Even question the Oga Farouk, the Oga of the NMDPRA, where they say he put forth his children for school abroad. They pay $5 million. How he take get all those stuffs now. And House of Representatives don't say they go invite the two sides to come. Make them at least see how they go settle this quarrel between them. What do you think of the development now in the downstream sector right now?
We need to know more about this. We need more revelations. The one way no suit me now, the one way the committee, the House been talk. say may they stop this media trial,
Yes.
by exposing themselves here and there.
Yes.
If they call them to one corner, say to them, we may not hear more. I'm not hearing more, meaning say they may find a way of settling them amicably, why the exploitation still continue, why the fraudulent act still continue. If they want to expose themselves, now big men are in drama with this, let them expose themselves. But we need result out of this exposure. The result we say, we want life to be better for us. We know say that sector, the moment you are talking about big man business, you say you want to really fight battle. So I'm not envy Dangote as we speak right now. If people, it's then natural where you don't chop over chop before belly full anyhow, and somebody come one obstruct them, you two go use everything to fight them back. Now the reason why Okonjo Iweala say corruption they fight back the other time. So that one they normal. Now let us check waiting in be the talk. I may not have issues with the point when they make about where you see money where they take send children go school. At a point in this country where we did, they be question one of the NNPC or guy before too. Say they get plenty, they see plenty dollars in his house, they do this, they do that. Where and get the money? They carry the matter go court. Eventually, he proved the case in the court, and they say make them go give her money. Wait him talk. He said a gift. When they do ceremony, they give her money. When they do this one, they give her money. People where they give them the gift, what are they looking for in return? They gave him. So the reason why I not to get much interest in the Dangote accusation of money spending, this and that, even though the money is not equal to what he gets from the public, he can still link it to something else. It's now led for the anti-corruption guys to swing into action to investigate this guy. But let us talk about the oil matter, what they talk about now. Saudi Arabia will get among the biggest refineries in the world. They still get people where they import oil into their country. True. So if they get people where they import oil into their country, I don't see any reason why they should stop importation of oil. For now, they know say it makes sense, say we get more export to boost our economy than importation, right? But unfortunately, the existing refineries where government is supposed to push to make it functional, so that competition go there, we go get enough air to export. Government no agree, then fail in that regard. So if you are now kicking against importation now, because we get them locally, and they always agitate for monopoly problem. You understand? If in Saudi Arabia they are still importing, despite all their endless number of refineries there, and they don't stop anybody, Dangote should not stop importation. The only easiest way of dealing with those guys is for you to make your price cheaper. It's so simple arithmetic. It's a simple economic principle. You are selling something 100 naira and another person is selling it 250 naira. I will rather go to your filling station to go and buy it. True. You can't suffer a loss. And you can also again explain to me that somebody will go and buy something abroad and come and sell it for us in Nigeria, and it will be cheaper than you that you are producing it in a backyard. You get my point? So if you change some of these things, it's not that Nigerians will not enjoy it right now. If to me, if somebody won't ask me, I go say I will appreciate if they can make our refineries function. If you know if you function, make them sell out to people who go make use of it to make sure that say we get that plenty competition everywhere. The thing they work perfectly okay. With that one, we'll get local competition. But the moment you want to close door against importation right now, we are setting towards monopoly. And when we now establish that one and Dangote can't get into leg for grand, this idea of say don't reduce that to social amount, may una come buy. It may not occur at that time. Even when global market is saying it has dropped, it will be discretional. The time where in wish to drop it or not to drop it. You understand? That is what we're talking about. It shouldn't discourage these people from importing. It should only discourage them with its own price. Because with its own price, we expect that if you are producing it locally, you get a number of waivers. Because of say, oh, we want your company to grow. True. So if we get all these conditions, the best way of managing this situation, now for you to make your price appealing, you understand? Attract more customers to buy your own. What it means is that if Dangote get 500 million liters
If we need to sell his own finish before person will go import, go bring their own. It's not issue because he had this same battle with Bua on top of cement. You understand? Yes. When we they talk that time, say, maybe government, Buhari government that time, stop Bua from selling sugar locally. They say because na export license na him get. If you get export license or whatever the case. So if that won't happen, even between his brother then, you know, say, it's not because people will say, okay, we need to let Dangote Refinery go. Good and fine. I also want it to go. We want more people to even encourage them to come on board, but not at the detriment of Nigerians. We will enjoy it now. We want everything to say, oh, it's making sense, everything is all right. But if we continue like that, the same fate where we get on top of cement, where all the materials, for raw materials for cement, are being sourced locally, but we are buying a bag 10,000 naira. Despite all the reduction of almost everything in the country, we are still buying a bag 10,000 naira as we speak right now. At a point, Bua wanted to reduce it. He saying go sell at 5,000 naira. Everybody don't they happy? Eventually, now big guys still go buy everything from him from the market, and he just will deal. We can't continue like this.
Okay, now before we close mouth on top of this matter, so this thing now we Dangote won't do now, not a bad thing, Nigerians go enjoy them. But the fact say importers, other people now they say their old stock, just to be in competition, they go need to reduce the price. Is that also good for our country?
We need competition. It's good for us.
Okay, now him slashing the price right now, should they have done it now, or maybe not something they supposed to discuss? Because as a slash in price now, definitely, like you talk, for competition, other people too go reduce their own price too.
They can't discuss when you are saying it's a total deregulation. You can't discuss.
So
if you are looking for that discussion, it means you people want to form cabal against Nigerians. You sell your market. When they are gaining, they don't explain to anybody. So when they lose, let them use it to argument. That is business for you. So the moment you want to have a situation whereby all of them will sit and decide, it means you still want to be regulating the price. And they say now total deregulation market. So nobody should discuss how much is your production cost. 2 naira. How much are you selling out? 3 naira. So whoever choose to sell his own 5 naira should wait till your market finish from stock before he starts selling.
Okay, thank you so much, Kola, on that one. Now, quickly moving to the next matter. Before Attorney-General of the country and before Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami did the hand of Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for like over 1 week now. Right now, you don't come out now, come they talk, say, make EFCC Chairman, Olukoyede, carry himself come up from the investigation. Because according to him, Olukoyede, they biased, you get, say, they biased, say this in a political motivated torchlightment, and say now because in they go join African Democratic Congress and because of personal revenge, now he make the day treat him this way. He said they illegally detain him, they subject him to media harassment, and say these things now fit on to like abuse of office and direct assault on rule of law. He talked plenty things, even they call on the sitting Attorney-General of the country and the Minister of Justice to please involve into the matter, made they tell Olukoyede to come out in hand from the case, and they made their handling matter in 24 hours or let him go. What do you get talk about this back and forth? This talk of say EFCC now they only go against opposition because EFCC now can come out now can talk say now only opposition people they complain say that they come against them, but say they will not allow that to happen. Do you really think that there's selective case handling in the EFCC?
There may be, but whether it is selective or not, trust politicians. They will always want to hide under this position. That one day, it may be selective, as he claims, say he don't port to another party. It may be the reason why they are looking for him. But waiting and they always talk, be say, is there any substance in the claim against him? See his counter claim now, the reason why this man should not be the one to investigate him. He say in own committee too, they don't investigate him before when they indict him.
Yes.
Now the question you should now be asking is that, waiting be the outcome of that investigation. He said whether chapter 9 or page 9 of that report, he indict the current EFCC chairman when he was a secretary of the commission. Waiting and take that report to do that time. Maybe to say they don't already implement the recommendation of that report, he may not even emerge as EFCC chairman as you speak right now. Now, waiting with the talk be that, then go use our taxpayers' resources to go do investigation, set up committee, chop allowance, their driver go chop allowance, then go sleep for 5-star hotel. We will not implement whatever. Now you are now waiting for your turn to now use it to counter against somebody. The good news about this is that EFCC Chairman don't need to drop this case because of this particular accusation. Okay. It's so sweet, it's so interesting, and it's so simple. How do I mean? The man is not a judge in this case. He's just a prosecutor. He go bring his own claim. Malami go bring his own claim before a substantive court of law. Judge will now use his own discretion or based on the evidence beyond reasonable doubt before him to now do the final judgment. So in that case, it is only when the law say, now Olukoyede, now I go be the one to judge this matter. Now the reason why I'm supposed to express this fair, because whatever the case, the man will present his own case before the court. And you being a senior advocate of Nigeria, you should know better that, okay, you also need to prepare your own case against this man or to counter whatever claim they have against you. And you clear your name. That's so clear and it's so simple. Only when they are not prosecuting you, you'll be having issues. And you don't talk, say, make them quickly prosecute them. So with that one, now parties, now we there as you speak right now. Party A, Party B, not Judge A, Party B. So he should just prepare himself to go answer in Papa name. Because so many issues were raised against Malami when he was in charge. So it is time for him to answer. Is it timely or not? At a point, you would have even expected this one to come earlier than this. Now, the reason why too they use that political winchunting point against the EFCC, because why are you waiting for over 2 years and until port before you start this prosecution? It is unfortunate for EFCC. It is unfortunate. Say then they always look for some of these means and what have you to say they want to act. Now, the reason why people not to see them as being a credible commission as we speak right now. But whether we like it or not, a case has been established right now. Malami should be able to defend himself and prove beyond reasonable doubt, say true, he had no dirty on top of the allegation against him. Okay, now, before we go move to the last discussion today, do you really think, say, EFCC, they do selective, like, yes, maybe these people get cases. ADC don't come out say now there are people now they follow. You know, we get people like Ngige now for their hand. We also get the one of Silva, you know, and then now we get Malami. Does it really look like, say, they work people with it against the ruling party? It's obvious that, and unfortunately now the style of all the politicians be that. Not because APC they in charge. When PDP was in charge, it happened. They leveled this kind of accusation against the EFCC. You understand? When, waiting and they call them to, when the Buhari government, they in charge, they made this kind of accusation. And it's what we're seeing right now. If ADC take over tomorrow, they will also use this same style. But this organization not supposed to be like non-independent. It's supposed to be, but the point is who is appointing their chairman. The point is who is controlling them. I've been asked you, say, if president talk, say, I want to see you in my office right now. Yeah. Call EFCC chairman. In the next 5 minutes, you will see him at Aso Rock. It's not supposed to be like that. But when we don't have strong institutions, I've always been saying it, this kind of situation bound to happen. We don't get strong institutions in Nigeria. Now people where they play the piper, now then they dictate the tune. And we don't have strong guy to say, oh God, this is not the way it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. And again, the point is, if somebody talks, say, oh, we hear say, so petition, this one, they against this person, go investigate them. Or the thing has been filed in your office before. At that point, they may link it to a political witch hunting. But how many politicians will not get petition against him as you speak right now? So they can now use that political witch hunting to now say, okay, we want to check out your case file before us and want to follow it up. They will say at the time, but it is unfortunate. It's not supposed to be like that. They're supposed to do their normal work as expected. And if they really want to do that job as expected, I doubt if they have 100 politicians in the country, if they will not have almost 80 to 85 of them that they will need to follow up and pursue to the Supreme Court.
Okay. Now, besides still get Kolawole or money inside the house, and you feel to drop your comments on top of the videos, as the show they go on for our YouTube, for our Facebook, and then we'll definitely take them out. If you reach us for our WhatsApp on top 0906 891-8345 to drop your own contributions. Now, before we round up the show, the Nigerian Police Force on Monday don't come out now say this tinted glass permit policy will start. They will start to enforce them on January 2, 2026. Now, the police force top person Benjamin Undeyin now announced this one for top paper, and he said the reason why they won't start now to they implement the tinted glass permit is say criminals, say bad people now don't they perpetrate, they don't they do some crimes and using tinted glass to cover their identity. Meanwhile, you go remember say on October 2 this same year, one federal high court for inside Warri Delta State being give what they call interim injunction to tell Oga Hospital of Police IGP Nigerian Police Force say abeg for now may they maintain status quo, say may they no go ahead. You get to they use the tinted glass permit policy until they finish hearing and determination of a substantive motion where they for inside the court. Now, what does this really say, Kola?
Yeah, police get their own reason why they be one ban this. They make sure say if you no get permit, you no go drive and what have you. No be today they don't they drag this matter here and there. But I get problem with when the court talk say do this and the person we're supposed to enforce court order.
No do am. No do am. But here within the police talk now, they say important, make they talk and clear say at no point did the court block the Nigerian police force from enforcing the provision of the law regarding the use of tinted glass on vehicles. It's
just a damage control. It's just to justify their move. On October 8, spokesperson of the Nigerian police force in Abuja been appear before a national television and talk say they are putting it on hold based on court order. Two sources at a point, there was another spokesperson too, you understand, that said they are putting it on hold based on court order. So if you have that statement, it means say you admit say true, there is an existing court order which stop now from continuing. I think it is in a Delta State. Yes, they gave that court order. Yes, and the story was loud then. So if police, they come right now to say, okay, there's no any point where they talk, say, may they stop them. I will not agree with that. Because they set October 2nd as the day of implementation then. When that court order came on board, they suspended it. And their spokesperson will go on TV, say we are suspending it because we want to respect court order. So if they are now coming out to say no, maybe they felt, oh, the litigation may continue and it may linger for some times, so they wouldn't want to wait till that time. Let's now come to their claim about the way the number of crimes they increase here and there. They've not been able to tell us the number. They are just saying it's increasing. I can easily say something is increasing here now, and you agreed with me. And it's from both sides. And I will tell you why. For instance, some of these kidnappers, when they want to act, there's somebody waiting where there is traffic, checking all the vehicles that are going around. Oh, we see one big man inside this car. He dey inside the car with his children. You understand? The car na color so. When na see him, na the person wey na they look for be that. Why? Because police no allow that person to use tinted glasses. The suspect see him live at a checkpoint and they don't already relay information to the people where they for front, where go kidnap them. Is that one too not increasing crime rate? Maybe the man on his own won't ride any reject car like that, say because of say, oh, maybe they no suspect say I get money. But people will recognize him. See, say they with his children, they say make them track him up. If to say he use tinted, they will never even if he say now this man now go there inside this kind of car, he go escape those kind of people. So now both sides, now this thing, is either it's increasing the crime rate or it's also causing even danger to the people where they drive. And apart from that, we have some celebrities that they cannot just to even move out. The way me and you go buy cocoa for roadside, they no fit. They are now say, okay, all those people, you will need to get permits before you can be able to
operate good and fine. Another point is that if they get this permit, it gets some cars on their own, then come with that tinted this thing, the factory and the setting of the car, then get tinted. The way you buy them, you know if you change them, except you go change the entire 4 glasses or what have you. So what you won't do for those kind of people? If they insist, say then too, they should come and collect. Good and fine. They are now saying, okay, they are also using this one to extort, or they collect money, they will do this, they will do that. They say the money is going to single treasury account. I don't have problem with all these processes. But my only concern right now is the condition, say court say make una suspend, make we review first. And I won't use my own and then coconut air to say I won't go implement. Tomorrow, if court can't give some people order, they no can obey and I go to say and I be law enforcement agent. It no really makes sense because the person will carry the matter go court, feel no win now. Court fee eventually to say no, they should continue with it. But at least let this matter rest. If they are now saying because of the concern of the public, between now and when court go give final order, you can now set your machinery to say, okay, anybody with tinted glass, you make sure say at any checkpoint, let them wind down and see the content of the vehicles. I think it's better they manage it in that way. For now, until when court eventually finalize the matter, I've been going around to check whether I go see when they adjourn the case or whatever. I didn't check. Yeah. I didn't get some of those content online. So they just need to wait. If you are acting like this, you are passing message across to Nigeria. Say then too, regardless of what court says, they can also violate the court order and its content. So I expect the people who carry the matter go court. If they start the implementation, make the people again go charge them for contempt.
Okay, so now for Nigerians now, what should we do?
No, we have no choice. As we always say, we will only be watching. You understand? We want those people, as they don't already give alert now, the people will get the matter for court. Maybe they will have sitting before that time. I hope they should be able to go and remind the court, say, see the order when I give the other time, they won't violate them. They can add to their trial, to their charges to say, okay, this is a contempt act. They need to act or to still compel the police to make sure, say, they maintain status quo as we speak right now. And I'm not saying this to say, okay, it don't make sense, say, then they give permit. I'm not saying that. If police is saying this thing is increasing crime rate, and we too, we are lamenting, say, these people cannot secure our life and properties. So if it is a better way of also reducing the crime rate, the public too should also support the policemen in letting it to be reduced. And in doing that, we need to cooperate with them. If you want to use tinted glass, it means you have to get permit before you can be able to use that. Okay. If you don't have the permit, remove at a point. They were arresting me here and there. I've been telling some of my colleagues when they arrest me, or in their presence, I told the entire tinted this thing. Say, okay, I want my peace. Let me go in peace. You understand? But like I've been telling you, it gets some instances where be saying that because you don't use that tinted glass too, now it go make you fall victim of these kidnappers. Okay. So they just need to check the both sides for them to be able to conclude on this matter.
All right. Thank you so much, Kolawole. Final words on the show today.
Yeah, final words. I want Dangote to trade with caution. And the people who have been accused to, I want federal government to really, if government want to fight corruption, they know what to do. To really investigate the matter thoroughly. If they say you get children, and I'm happy, say, okay, Dangote, where they accuse this man, say he get this, he get that. He's saying they wait for him. He don't deny like 3 months ago.
Yes.
He's saying they wait for another denial from him. He go accomplish all the evidences we get against them. Good. The reason why I say this one warehouse, they talk, say, may they call do the big man settlement. We don't want big man settlement. Anything they have against each other now, let them be publishing it. Because the moment you carry the house, you guys are big men now. You don't need to do this before the public. You just calm it down again, and the public will still suffer them. So whatever they have against each other now, let them push it out. The reason why they should stop importation, let it be clear, say it's not for monopoly to reign. We don't want any monopoly business in this country, because the moment we achieve that, we are in trouble. We pay more.
All right, and that's Nakolawole Omoni, my guest on top of the show today. Hope you had a wonderful time because I enjoyed myself. You enjoy what we do, so continue to follow us on top all social media handles at CHRICED Radio TV. Subscribe to our channels, follow all of our channels, like our posts, comment on the post them and your own logo loss. And don't forget to make it a date with us tomorrow, same time, same station, on top another wonderful edition of Inside Naija. But before all of that, continue to stay blessed, stay happy, enjoy yourself, and God bless Nigeria.